Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope everyone had a great week. Hope everyone had a great Thursday. I've seen you guys about 11 days. I know everybody's on vacations and things like that, and I know a lot of people have time probably to watch YouTube. So I said, let me give you guys a break. You see, we're back. I want to thank everyone who's been subscribing to the channel, the loyal viewers that have been watching and asking me, hey, when you coming back? When you come back? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in a while. Well, we're here. I got some things done in the last 11 days. As you know, we're always looking out for our health, getting our physicals done, getting things checked out, make sure we're good. Because we know every year we get another year older, we want to make sure we're good, right? Shout out to our angels. We haven't got our angels, right? The Marky Marks, the Noahs, the Brother Timothy's, right? The Sister V, Sister Alexandria, right? Brother Cairo, Brother Sean, right? Brother Elijah, all our angels. God bless you and your parents, man. We haven't forgot about you guys, man. We've been taking a break, I guess, to think some things done. And I tell everyone, to go get your body checked out. If you got insurance, go get it checked out. We've talked about before, we had a little break. We were talking about how Deion Sanders was having trouble with blood flow out to his legs, right? He went got checked out, made sure, he went found out when they did the ultrasound on him, he had blood clots in his legs, his groins, the whole nine. So I said, man, smart man, let me go get mine checked out, right? But there was no blood clots. But at the same time, as you get older, right, your blood vessels start breaking up. And I had blood vessels that was broken, right? So what you gotta do, go there and get the ultrasound, let them check you out, and let them go back and do the minor procedure and get them fixed, right? Put the blood vessels back, the veins back together, so you have proper blood flow in your legs, right? So if you're sitting down and you see your feet swelling, say, hold on, why are my feet swelling? Not getting proper blood flow. The blood is not going. The blood flow when it goes down, supposed to come back up to the heart, right? So when it doesn't do that, you mean, what's going on? So those who have varicose veins, go get checked out. Go get your ultrasound on your legs. Make sure they check your legs. Make sure your veins are good, right? If not, it's a very simple procedure. It didn't take long at all. Pretty much painless. They can either put you out or they give you the anesthesia. I mean, the local. I took the locals. It was like 5 shots in each leg, whatever. But it's worth it, because you want that proper blood flow out throughout your body, right? Because we're eating the beets and stuff, right? So we got to let it do its job, right? So now we get the blood vessels back together, back to get whole instead of broken, right? Now they back together whole, right? So we get that proper blood flow to where it goes everywhere it's supposed to go, right? I think we kept on talking about before. Blood flow, blood flow, blood flow, right? That's why we was eating the beets, right? Eating the beets, eating the kale, the blueberries. It's proper health. And when we do that and get this procedure done, man, you feel so much better. Legs don't feel heavy, no restless legs, right? Not to worry about when you sit down and look at your feet, why my feet swollen, right? So again, we're doing a little chest today. Still getting it in, guys. No matter how old we are, we still have to train, right? So train our mind mentally as well, body as physical, right? So that's why you go get checked out. That's why we go get these physicals, right? You watch, right? Go get them done. You got insurance, go get it done. Don't worry about, oh wow, how are you gonna do it? They're gonna put a needle on me. They're gonna put this with me. Yeah, they did that. Put the needle, put the catheter through your whole nine, through your groin, the whole nine, running through the vein, what they do. But you get it done. Now it's fixed, right? So that's why we was out for a minute, getting these things done, make sure they heal properly, right? We don't want no staph infections. We don't know not healing properly. Get that done. Get it taken care of. So we got it taken care of, and we're gonna be good as new. Get the blood flowing properly where it's supposed to be, right? You don't want only 6% blood flow on one leg and other, right? You're not getting that proper blood flow. You want that blood flow going down to the feet, come back up through the heart, right? That's what we want. Let's get another setting. As you see, sweating already. We're getting some sets in already, but I hadn't been in a while. I wanted to get on there to you guys, man. A little shout out, man, to let you guys know we're still here, guys. Haven't forgot about you guys. Hope you guys haven't forgot about me. Like I said, I want to give you guys a break. I want to take care of these things before the summer's over. Take care of it now. Don't hesitate and wait before it's too late, right? Because we don't know what this stuff can become, right? But that's why we want to make sure we take care of ourselves. Go get our physicals done. Go to the doctor, get our colonoscopy, get all this kind of stuff done. It's worth it, guys. Yes. So took care of that, make sure it's good. You go do the follow up, make sure everything is flowing the way it's supposed to flow. Then lay down, put your leg up, ultrasound it, follow them veins, make sure the blood's flowing the way it's supposed to flow. So when you hook together, go back, follow, take care of it. So we want to talk about culture, right? The culture. Where does the culture start at? How do you set the culture, right? And we see the different places, right? Always, most time in these colleges, police departments, whatever. You got to set the culture, right? In order to set the culture, you have to have the right person in place to set the culture. So you can't bring them old ways that were set on you and you knew they was wrong and bring them up to everybody else, right? Someone has to stop those bad habits, right? Someone has to stop them bad curses, right? We say that all the time, right? Them generational curses. So when we see these ball players and see these coaches and the teams getting in trouble for this crazy stuff that's going on, it starts with the culture, whether it's in law enforcement or whether it's in football, whatever, basketball, whatever. It's the culture. But that comes from the top. It comes from the top. You have to be aware of what's going on in your department or what's going on in your football team, basketball team, whatever. If you are the one in charge, you have to know what's going on. The culture starts at the top. Meaning that if the culture at the top is allowing this type of behavior, whether it's whether people out there hazing people, whatever, doing stupid stuff like that, they got to step in and stop it. But if you're allowing it, you're just as bad as the ones who are doing it, right? Especially if you know it's going on and you're not doing it. Especially you got the coaches, assistant coaches, everybody and their brother knows what's going on, but no one's man enough or woman enough to stop it. Gotta be able to step up. You're gonna take some backlash, but it shows a lot about your character, right? It shows a lot about your character. If you're allowing this type of behavior, if you're allowing that culture in your departments or in your locker rooms, it starts with the leader. So I don't want to hear that the leader didn't know. Some assistant coaches knew, somebody knew, and they talk. We know if you've been in locker rooms before, you've been in college, you've been in coaches' rooms, offices before, coaches talk. So that's why I never understood stuff about the stuff that happened at Penn State. Took an assistant coach talking about they didn't know. That's BS. Stuff that's going on in Northwestern and other colleges too. They know this type of behavior is going on, but no one is man enough or woman enough to stop it. They're afraid that people are going to talk about them. Oh, but the backlash is going to come with it. That's what they're afraid of. The backlash is going to come with it. They're worried about what people are going to say about them, what people are going to say. If you get any type of character about yourself, you're going to step up and say something. Real talk. This kind of behavior cannot be allowed. We got guys that was on that Northwestern team talking about committing suicide because the bullying was so bad. This is coming from coaches as well as players. So again, if you want to change the culture has to start at the top. Start from the top. You can't have them kind of people in there allowing it okay and they think it's okay. You can't. You cannot set it. So again, the culture, how you change culture, by clean house. You can't, if you have that type of problem in your department or in your school, or your football team, basketball team, whatever, that type of culture starts at the top. Whoever's at the top has to change it. No matter who it is. Got to change it. Otherwise, there's going to be backlash on you. Whether you're the president of the school, whether you're chief of the department, whatever. You have to stop that behavior. Especially if you know what's going on. Can't worry about the people being mad at you or talking about you, whatever. Once you start worrying about that type of negative, you just as bad. So when you're in them leadership positions, you cannot allow what people say about you affect you. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do your job. Your job is safety, right? Your job is to protect people. If you're on the college team, high school team, whatever, your job is to protect those players. If you're in the department, your job is to protect that department from themselves, right? You know you're gonna get some clowns out there, you're gonna get some guys that like to play fiends. But you gotta stop the play fiends. You gotta set a hard precedent that says, hey, we're not tolerating this. Because you tolerate it, it's gonna be some problems. There's gonna be some hurtfulness, whether it's mental or physical, right? And eventually it's gonna be backlash on you. Because you're the leader. Whether you're the school president, whether you're the athletic director, whether you're the coach. It comes back on you guys. Everybody gonna fall. So when we start these programs, these teams, whatever, and you that AD, whatever, you gotta make sure you bring a coach in there that has that type of great character, right? Has morals about that stuff, right? Okay, we get the rah-rah stuff. You gotta be a tough guy, play sport, blah blah. But come down to the character, right? Come down to morals. Your morals. What are your morals? It's all about person caring, right? We talk about from day one, peace, love, and respect, right? You have to have that amongst each other. Peace, love, respect. I don't care what type of sport you're playing. Football, rugby, basketball, whatever so-called tough guy sport you're playing, it still has to be some respect among each other, right? So we can't go around grabbing each other, grabbing each other behind and touch each other in wrong spots. We're doing naked push-ups, naked pull-ups, whatever. No, that's not, because you know you're tearing the person down. And that's not respect for each other. That's not respect for our fellow man. So we got to get on it. Again, have to change the culture. It starts at the top. Don't start at the bottom. It starts at the top. People at the top know what's going on. First thing they say, I didn't know what was going on. You did. Or you should have. You should have enough people there that care about you, enough coaches there that say, you know what, hey coach so-and-so, hey, this is going on. I think you need to say something. I need you to address it. Or that assistant coach, they've got to address it. Especially someone has to be in your position, coach, right? Hey, your position coach, hey, coach so-and-so, this is going on here. He goes back and tell the coach addresses the next day in team meetings or whatever, and it stops. But if you address it and no one stops it, and you're addressing it, people still doing it, now you got cut players, you got cut coaches, whatever. That type of behavior cannot be tolerated. I notice a lot of time when we talk about this subject on the channel, a lot of people get quiet. They want to get off. They want to be off from subscribing, right? But why? Because a lot of people think this way, right? They think it's okay to do the bullying. They think it's okay for negative behavior. They think it's okay for have bad character. One thing I'll always tell him about on this channel, we're gonna have great content, right? Great positive content. No one in the world should want anyone ever be bullied. No one. I don't care who you are or what you are. No one should ever be bullied. Somebody should out there have peace when they go places. Peace in your home, right? So a lot of times, you know, the people that I'm accepted because I want to be in. I want to fit in. I'm accepted because I want my scholarship, whatever, right? Sometimes I gotta put some blame on them guys too, right? If you know you're a grown behind man, 19, 20 years old, if someone's doing this to you, you gotta step up. Whether you just tell your mother or somebody, whatever, parents, whatever, step up. So okay, you get blackballed, somebody gotta step up. So this type of behavior cannot be tolerated. We talked about this before. We're gonna keep talking about it until something's done about it, right? All these teams should have someone in there that's staff for watching this stuff, right? In there. Walk through the locker room. Don't have to be part of the team or whatever. Part of the team, but it has to be neutral. And believe me, if someone's in there doing that, believe me, a lot of this behavior is going to stop. A lot of these teams don't want to pay that money to someone that can do that. And we know they got a ton of money. See how these guys are fighting, jumping ship, and go to Big 10, Big 12, all this stuff. They jumping ship with millions of dollars being passed by, right? So this is what they're doing. So we know they can pay somebody $80,000, whatever, to do that. They need to stop it. Stop being cheap, but know what? They like that. They tolerate. They like that behavior. Someone has to change the culture. If enough people get sued or people go to jail, that type of behavior will stop. That's the problem. No one's losing jobs. No one's going to jail because this type of behavior. The sexual connotations is going on, touching each other, naked pull-ups, naked push-ups, all that kind of mess, soaping each other up, I run through them. What kind of mess is that? That should never be tolerated in the locker room. That should never be tolerated in any department. That should never be tolerated. But again, it starts at the top. That behavior over there in Northwestern or the other places, that starts at the top. Starts at the top. That has to be changed. To them guys to change, but they threw out Fitzgerald. Now it's up to the coach of hour. He got friends he got to go to. That type of behavior should not be tolerated. Yes. Someone has to stop the behavior. Starts at the top. So whether it's in the police department or wherever you at, starts at the top with government, right? Government, mayor, whoever in the town, starts with him hiring the right chief in there. They'll cut that behavior out. Whether you're in the county, starts with whoever the administrators are, hiring the right people to cut that culture out. But see, a lot of times, places like chaos. So when you have chaos causes a lot of confusion. So you don't know what's going on in other places, right? So a lot of times chaos is created on purpose. So it can hide the underlying chaos that's going on. So like what you say, smoke and mirrors, that's all it is, right? So again, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for viewing. For the ones that are still hanging with me. But back on, you'll see we go back on the line tonight, you'll see it. I appreciate you guys, thank you. We see another growing problem now in athletics and sports, especially pro and college, collegiate. The gambling is a problem, right? But the problem I got with it is that, right, you make gambling illegal, right? You make it legal with these on the phones and all these gambling sites, the whole nine, everything's legal. But they're telling you, you better not bet on it. So it's like telling a crackhead, don't do crack, but you're putting the crack right in his face. You know, it takes a strong discipline, right? But again, to the people that's doing this, right? The college guys, the pro guys, you have a lot to lose. Collegiately, you're gonna lose your whole collegiate background. You're gonna lose your whole eligibility. So you won't have a chance to play college ball no more. Pros, they're taking a year's worth of salary from you, and then hopefully you come back. How about the guys that barely making the team? They're cutting you from rip. So you won't make no money as it is, but now you might never be back in the league because you wasn't that dude, right? So guys, be smart, right? Just don't bet at all. When you get done playing ball, you have all the time you bet once you bet, right? But again, people it's that itch, right? They want to gamble, gotta gamble. Want that itch. It's addiction. Once you have a weakness, it's a problem. You gotta be able to control that weakness. Whether it's gambling, whether it's girls, whether it's weed, whatever. You know it's a problem, you know it's against the rules, you gotta stop it. Now if you get popped, shame on you, because you knew it was against the rules. But again, to these guys, to pros, right? They got these guys telling them they can't gamble on football, on stadiums or sites where they practice, whatever, right? Stop it. And we definitely know no betting on your own team. Cannot bet on your own team, guys. Not even think you're throwing games. That stuff is criminal now, right? That's criminal. You guys seen the longest yard? That's criminal. Cannot bet on your own team. They're gonna catch you. Somebody's gonna write you out too. There's always haters out there, right? Tell people your business. Oh, what, so-and-so was gambling. He was gambling on his phone. You guys are throwing fake names out there, gambling the brother's name, gambling the mom and dad's name. Gotta be smart, guys. Don't mess with the church's money, guys. When you start messing up the church's money, it's a problem. When you start getting in trouble, losing your college scholarship, losing your game checks for gambling, for that little bit of money you was gambling with, or losing whatever, you messing with the church's money. Stop it. Be smart, guys. You'll have plenty of time to do that kind of stuff. If this is your job, stop it. On whether you're in government work, whether you're in lead, playing on team sports, whatever, guys, we gotta be smart. We gotta change the culture. That culture has to be changed. And you can't be afraid to change the culture. You gotta get somebody in there strong. Administrators, superintendents, ADs, whatever. You gotta get somebody in there strong who's not afraid to tell people no. Who's not afraid to you gotta do your job. Ain't afraid of what about somebody, the backlash is gonna come with it. It is what it is, right? there to do a job. So for the ones who think this is good content, thank you guys for staying with me, man. Staying there. Thank you for staying there and viewing and subscribing. Thank you guys. Kenny Brunson, them guys are still studying about the Bobby Hoffman, all them guys still subscribing, still watching, still viewing. Truly appreciate you guys. Share it with your friends, guys. We've been stuck on 400 and went down to 399 because somebody didn't like the content. Or we talk about the hazing. Everybody's not gonna like everything. That's okay. But we're gonna tell the truth on here. Right? We gotta tell the truth. Change the culture. That culture starts at the top, guys. If you got bad atmosphere, bad workplace, bad teamwork, it starts at the top. It has to change. You might be buddies with that guy. It has to change. That culture has to change. We already did 4 sets already. 4 sets already. Still want to do this out, but want to get the update back on here, get our face on here. Let you guys know I love you guys, man. Thank you for the support, guys. Go out there, get your body checked, get your legs ultrasound. Make sure there's no blood clots in your legs. Make sure there's no broken veins in your legs, so you get that proper blood flow to your groin, to your calves, to your ankles, to your legs, whatever. Buttocks, and get that proper blood flow. It's so important, guys. One got my check, but thank God for watching Deion Sanders on his journey, right? And that made me go get mine done. And see, boom, no blood clots, but broken blood vessels, broken veins. Get that fixed. Had to get it fixed. Got it fixed. It's procedure. Like I said, you can get knocked out. They give you anesthesia, knock you out, or you can get the shots and let them stick you, put you to numb you up. Get done. I'd rather you just numb me up and do what you got to do. I want to see what's going on. That's all. Like I always said, if I could take a camera down my throat when somebody's doing endoscopy, I know I can take needles in my leg to get numbed up. You know, here's what it is. Shout out to all the ones, man. Appreciate you guys, man, for hanging in there with me, man, and riding with me, guys. Riding with your boy. Appreciate you guys. Let's hit another one, man. We know we had a birthday last month. 60 years old, man. We still grinding, doing what we gotta do. I mean, we just gotta keep grinding, man. Keep getting our checkups, man. Keep working, man. Keep training, so we can keep looking young. That's the key, right? If you're 60, you want to look 40. That's the key. I always say that. You want to look 20 years younger than what you are. That's the key, guys. That's the key. And that's through what? Dieting and training, right? And not letting nobody stress you, right? You can't allow stress in your life. You can't allow stress in your house. If there's stress in your house, you got to get rid of it, no matter who it is. Thank you guys, man. We're going to see you guys tomorrow on the channel. I appreciate you guys. We're back in here. You know, pretty much healed up from the little procedures, but got to work through it, right? But thank you guys, man. Love you guys. Again, shout out to our angels. We love you, angels. Shout out to our followers, man. Appreciate you guys for the ones who've been there from day one since last October. Appreciate you guys. Keep grinding. Again, if you want to change the culture, you gotta change the culture at the top. You cannot be afraid to tell someone that they're wrong. Starts at the top. So this is why people are losing their jobs, right? These presidents and these ADs, right? Because they're saying it started with you. Coach, everybody, hey, what do they say? S rolls downhill? Shit rolls downhill? It's rolling downhill. The AD director that once retired from over there in Northwestern, got him in a lawsuit now, right? So hey, he knew about the culture. He didn't do nothing to stop the culture, right? So it starts at home, right? Again, changing that culture starts at the top, guys. But whether you in government or whether you run in school, that president of that school has to make sure and trustees work and make sure they hire the right people who got the right character, the right morals. So you know what? We're not going to tolerate this type of behavior. You can't tolerate it, guys. That doesn't win ball games. Running around the locker room naked. I don't even know who do that mess like that. Nah, you can't do that in a locker room I grew up in. You get snuck, right? So you can't do that. There ain't no playing no sex games in the locker room. We don't do that. No, I don't know where that type of behavior comes from. It's not tolerated, and it shouldn't be tolerated. Again, like I said, that stuff starts at the top. The negative behavior in those departments, right? The police departments and no department, that starts at the top. You allowing that type of behavior, that starts at the top. Like the joke in Ohio, the dog sick the dog on the dude, right? Come on, man, what are we doing, man? What does that prove? So now you got all these problems because you did this kind of mess. Gotta have morals, guys. Gotta have some character about yourself. These uniforms don't make us. They don't make us. You make the uniform. You gotta have some pride about yourself, some morals about yourself, some character about yourself. About love, peace, and respect. Get that to that fellow man. No matter who it is, no matter what job they might have. Because we're not above anyone. Because you think you are, you could be, hey, believe me, every man should bow down. Every man should bow down. So when you think you're bigger than everybody else and you think you're better than you, whatever, I told these guys, these titles don't mean nothing. When we leave here, these titles ain't gonna mean nothing. God don't care what we were here on earth. You could be the President of the United States. You could be the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Basketball Hall of Fame. It don't mean nothing. When we get up there and get judged, bro, you're gonna get judged on what you did, right? So the titles don't mean nothing. So let's try to get it together, guys. Let's treat each other with some respect. Right? Stop worrying about other people's business. Worry about your own business. Control what you can control. I always say that. Can't worry about some other stuff going over there. You gotta worry about your stuff. A lot of people just can't help themselves. They just all want to be all in it. But the first one, pick the Bible up. What are we doing? Let's get it, guys. Let's change this behavior. Let's make in our workplace a better culture. Us going to school and schools we go to, teams we play on. Let's make it a better culture. It starts with us. So you be the one to step up and change their culture. So you know what? We're not going to tolerate this. We're going to do it this way. This is the way to do it. They're going to follow the leader. If you're a great leader, they're going to follow you and they're going to say, no, that's how it should be done. That's how it should be done. Right? Okay? Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow on the channel. Peace. One love.